Oh my gosh, guess what, guys? The writing question is about time management. How about that? I am in a season of life where there are greater than usual number of demands on my time and energy. I have felt stressed about feeling stretched thin. How can I do more and stress less? Um, well, first of all, I don't want you to do more. I do want you to stress less. I don't want you to do more. I want you to maybe get greater effects, more effects from your time. In other words, more results, but not necessarily do more. I mean, let me give you an example. Um, if you got to mow the grass and you got a pair of scissors and you're out there clipping, you know, uh, little needles of grass and you're running out of time, the blades, how can I do more? Well, I wouldn't want you to do more clipping of blades. How about get a lawnmower? In other words, change the way that you're working, not work more of what you're doing. Better than that, if you if it takes you 3 hours to mow your grass and you can hire a teenager for it depends on the city you're in, but you get a teenager to do that. He's faster than you or she's faster than you. They do it for 2 hours and you can pay them $40 and you can go babysit for a couple hours for $50. And that's another solution. You get your grass mowed, you don't have to do it. You get to play with a kid for a couple hours and you have money left over. My point is, even if you have to do everything you're doing, which I doubt is true, we'll get to that in a second. Maybe your goal is not to do more, but to have greater effects. Now I'm going to finish that sentence on what matters to you. And that's where I'd like to camp out. When you said there are greater than usual number of demands on my time and energy. Well, that's probably true if you're a growing person. In other words, when you're in life, if you're in a job and you're creating value in your job, people are going to notice that and they're going to value what you do and they're going to ask you to do more. Sometimes that comes with a different position or raises. Sometimes it comes from people asking for advice. Sometimes it comes from teammates, whatever. But the more value you provide in life, the more you are going to be asked, there's going to be more demands on you. If you go to a church and you tend to have, you're good at something, guess what? They're going to ask that you volunteer and come lead a group or head up that whatever. Or if you're in a charity or you're with a group of friends, how about this? A friend's getting married and you're really good at organizing showers. What's going to happen? They're going to ask you. So in one sense, becoming a better human is going to increase the demands on your life. And let's just accept that. Now, if you accept that, okay, then that gets you strategic. Now you've got to ask, here's my time, here's my gifts, here's my resources, here's my personal needs, here are my stakeholders that I want to provide whatever for. How am I going to prioritize all of that? And what you're going to do, what you're going to see is that all things are not equal. Some things have to get first priority. Now, that means you're going to be doing less things but you're going to be getting more results in the things that matter to you most. And that's what I would begin to think about. I would begin to think about not doing more, even though, we're going to have a webinar on getting more done for sure. But quantitative answers aren't usually, certainly they're not the complete answer, but usually not the most important answer. The most important answer is, why are we even wanting to do it to begin with? And is that the best use of our time? So I want you to think about that.